Okay, real fast, I want to go over um, something that a little fact. Basically, I think the biggest problem that most people have, I know for me, is staying on top of producing content. I know how difficult that is, and a lot of times I feel like I hit a wall. So, a technique I started using a couple of years back is, first of all, embracing the fact that content is not some giant beast that has to be slain, right? It's not, I have to put Shakespeare out every time that I produce content. So I was actually just going through my Twitter feed and I was thanking followers, actually on the behalf of a client. And I realized I was using a technique that I just kind of developed by osmosis. And here's the point: the point of it is not every follower is direct follow. There's a lot of bots out there. There's a lot of auto follow techniques and different platforms that do it for you. So you have to understand that there's not always a single human being behind every single follow. A lot of times there are, but a lot of times there aren't. So the point of it is, don't put have a balance between direct interaction with people on Twitter and thanking followers. Don't try to thank every single follower necessarily. Be really kind to your niche. Um, um, Pay attention to the kind of follower it is. Obviously, like 1-800-tshirts.com or tshirtsfromindia.com is probably not your niche if you're an urgent care clinic like this client is. So as I was doing that, I realized that might be a helpful tip. So this is what I did. I jumped into my website, went here to the new post, hit post. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm not necessarily titling this the end title. This is a draft copy. And what I want to do is chart out the idea so that when I come back to it, I can see it. Because the simple fact is, I'm about to leave the house. It's a Saturday. It's a day before Father's Day. I'm about to leave the house to go up to Waco to visit with my dad. And so I don't want to, I don't have time to fully flesh out this idea. I have to chart this out, but make it in a way that is memorable to me so that when I come back to it, I can see exactly what I was thinking, and it gives me direction of exactly where I want to go. So it's using draft as a tool to help you produce content. I actually have probably 70 of these saved on the back of my WordPress site. So anytime that I want to, I can go back and jump through my drafts and pull out a blog post or two, maybe something that strikes me that day. Or if I know, let's say in 2 months, I start doing a Twitter campaign um, tutorial, or about build something like that, or I want to drive traffic to it, or it's just interesting to me. I've got this kind of as a bullet in the gun, if you will. Hope that helps. Remember, on content, just get your ideas out there, get them out of your head, get them into something where other people can consume them, and you're going to expand your influence.